Okay, good morning, students. Today we will be starting with our new topic, that is careers in physical education. That day in our first class, we have dealt what is physical education, what is the meaning of physical education. Today we will be doing what are different types of careers in physical education. You might be knowing that okay, you have taken commerce, science, everything is having a proper future in particular field. Same way, physical education is a wide range of wide scope of wide scope of career in physical education. Starting with, we will be starting with the first topic, that is teaching. In general term, we can say physical education teacher from primary onwards, we require physical education teachers so that they give different types of exercises and different types of activities to the students. Class 6, nowadays CBSE is also introduced different types of has introduced syllabus from class 6 to 12. Now in the future, I think it will be coming from class 1 to 12. The topics will be coming and there will be a proper syllabus for for every class. So from class 1st to 12th, we are having a scope in teaching. Teaching, you can't, like for different subjects, we have to do B.Ed. Similarly, for this, we require, there are three different types of classes, like mid 9 to 10 and 11 to 12. For teaching class 6 to 12, you just require, that is called a physical education teacher. You just require a diploma or a certificate course in physical education, oblique diploma of 9 months. If you want to do, if you want to teach class 9 to 10, you should have a degree, or you should have a degree in BPEd, that is Bachelor of Physical Education. Earlier it was of 3 years. Now famous institutions like LNIP Gwalior, now it has become LNUP Gwalior, and then comes Jivaji University. All then LSCP Tevan. They have all done the they have made the compulsory of BPE of 4 years. Earlier it was only of 3 years. Now they have made it compulsory of 4 years. 4-year integrated course for Bachelor in Physical Education. Like you, if you want to become teacher, what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to do B.Ed. After that, you are required to do 2 years. First of all, you are required to do graduation in both the streams. It is same only, graduation, BSc, Com, anything. After that, for B, if you are not doing directly for 4 years, if you are doing after graduation, taking science or commerce as a stream for your 12th class, after that you are going doing BSc, BCom, or any other stream you are doing, BBA, like that. After that, you have to do 2 years of course known as BPEd. Those who do BPEd, they are eligible for teaching class 6 to 10. 9th and 10th is first priority, or 6 to 10 they can also teach. But if they are after BPEd, if you are doing MPEd, what is MPEd? MPEd is Master of Physical Education. Master of Physical Education, that is your PG in the stream of physical education only. That particular teacher only teaches class 11th and 12th. There is no compromise of that you can do BPEd and you can teach class 11th and 12th. No, because according to CBSE, the guidelines made by CBSE, that for class 9 to 10th, you should be, for teaching class 9 to 10th, you should be BPEd. You for MPEd also no problem, but minimum required qualification is BPEd. BPEd we can do after graduation, 2 years course. That means completing your graduation in any of the streams like BSc, BCom. After that, 2 years BPEd course. And MPEd means doing your like 4-year integrated course in physical education. After that, doing your PG in that particular stream, that is Master in Physical Education. So this is called MPEd. For teaching class 11th and 12th, you should be postgraduate in a particular stream. Now comes college and universities. College and universities. Here, we are following everything that BPEd, last is NPEd. After that comes UGC or NET. UGC conducts nowadays NTA, National Testing Agency, conducts a test known as NET. That means you are qualified for being a professor in university, in any college, or professor in universities. For that minimum qualification is UGC NET. Or now after that comes, if you are having a PhD. PhD, that means doctorate degree in your particular stream. Then you are eligible for having vacancy, having post in colleges as well as universities. There you are supposed to teach, like many other institutions are. Those are only physical education oriented. Like for example, like in Kota University, if you are doing MPEd, you should, if you are doing MPEd, those who will be coaching, those who will be teaching the students should have at least they should be qualified for they should have qualified UGC NET examination, national eligibility test for lecturers. Earlier it was lecturers, now they have changed it to professors, assistant professors and professors in physical education. Director of physical education, director of physical education. These are the minimum qualifications. These are the streams where we should have where future job oriented, what to say, future jobs are available. After that comes first one was in teaching line. After that comes coaches. Coaches means, like after doing an MPEd or BPEd, there is a 2-year diploma course in NSNIS. Patiala. Or see, teaching is different, coaching is different than teaching. In coaching, you have to be basically practical oriented, because generally you are coaching the team which will play in the ground. In teaching, you are just teaching the students. You have to be theoretical based, but in coaching you have to be practical based. You should be able to know, okay, which team is having what is the strength of that particular team, what is the weakness of that particular team. Might be some will be having strength like endurance and speed, some will be having good skill. That is for the that a good coach will come to know within few minutes of the game. After that he makes the strategy for stopping the particular player, for so that they can win the match and all that. For that, you should be able to do NSNA, that is Netaji Subhash Chandra National Institute of Sports, that is in Patiala. A 2-year diploma course is there. After that, you become teacher. After that, you become a proper recognized coach, and you are appointed coaches in you are appointed as a coach in different sports council, like Rajasthan Sports Council, Kerala Sports Council, and after that comes UP Sports Council. So particular coaches, if you are qualified, if you have done NS in, we will not say NS, NIS, if you have done a diploma, the course name is Diploma in Coaching from Patiala or its regional office like Gandhinagar, out Bangalore, then comes Guwahati, I think so. There are different regional offices are there where you can do the different types of diploma in coaching for different games. After that, after doing the what to say diploma course, you are qualified as a coach, and you are appointed as a coach in particular sport in that sports council, or you can become DSO also, or you can become DSO, that is district sports officer in particular district. Fitness trainer. Nowadays, you just for example, if you are seeing nowadays fitness is playing a most important role in everyone's life. Right nowadays, people are more cautious about their health. Just after the COVID pandemic, now people have become more cautious about their health. Now they are more worried about that their health is, they are totally fit, their immunity power is up to the level so that they can fight the COVID, because no medicine is there till now and no vaccine has come. So immunity, what doctors are saying, if you are having good immunity, that means you are able to sustain that virus. Then you will not be able to, you will be prevented from corona. Similarly, for a fitness trainer, you should have a proper knowledge of all the exercise which you are doing. Nowadays, you are everywhere different good chain of gyms are coming. Good chain of gyms and health clubs are coming where they require proper fitness trainer. A fitness trainer for that you require a diploma in physical diploma in fitness training like Symbiosis, or you can say LSC Preventive, all that. Here you require diploma in physical fitness training. That is uh, to be a good trainer in one of the good chains of gyms. For that you require, you can become fitness trainer in gyms, or life safeguard is different. Of the fitness trainer oblique, you can say different types. Nowadays, if you are seeing, there are different types of hotels. There is a chain of hotels uh, which is having lifeguard in for the swimming pool and all that. So they try to give jobs to the fitness trainer as well as to lifeguard, so that they can do both the duties at the same time. For that you require what to say you require knowledge of physical education. After that comes administrator. There are different types of colleges that are giving you degree, that are giving you diploma in physical education. They are they are purely what to say? They are purely just physical education oriented colleges, like in Bara, or if you are saying big colleges like LNIP Gwalior or LNUP Gwalior, Lakshmi National University of Physical Education Gwalior, Jivaji University Gwalior. After that comes Hanuman Vihar Prasarak Mandal Amaravati, where the uh, first physical education started. After that comes YMC Chennai. So they require that you should have knowledge of physical education. Anyone can't anyone can't go and okay sit on the what is the director seat, or as they are the physical education, they will become HOD of that particular university. No, no. They require, what is required for that, they should have a degree in physical education. After that only you can become a good administrator. Like for principal you require a B.Ed degree. Similarly, for like become administrator you require MBA plus knowledge of physical education of particular field. Then only you can become. After that comes in India, less number of, in India the competition number is very less compared to what we are seeing in foreign countries, European countries or American countries. The competition level is very less, or the competition held are very less compared to what are being held abroad. That is why people don't become good umpires in India. Empires are there, but you should be you should be recognized. You should be recognized from the association, like for conducting tournament. If international tournament is being conducted, you can't be just a referee or umpire. Just if you are state player or national player, you should have qualified the international level test. For example, if your World Cup is being held in India, those who have qualified the FIFA test for football, they will be only eligible for becoming the umpire. I have seen, you might have also noticed that whenever the football match starts, generally they tell, okay, this umpire is particular a teacher, a doctor, and all that, because they are having a lot of knowledge, and they are more uh, having love towards the sport. So they get into the umpiring business also, and everything is being what to say, everything is being paid by the particular association, international association. At table tennis, they are those who are the coaches, those who are the officials. They do the international umpiring course in table tennis. After that, whenever any tournament is being held, they can call the officials from India also, but you should have you should qualify the international test that is done that is conducted by that particular association. Like for football, FIFA, when FIFA will be conducting test, Indian association is something different, and international association different. When national association is conducting a test, then you will be eligible for becoming the umpire in national tournament. But when international association like FIFA or FIBA for basketball federation, the international basketball association, when you pass the test, after that you become qualified referee for or umpire for that particular at international level. Like for just for example, BCCI oblique ICC, any tournament conducted by BCCI like Ranji or CK or 90, or any other tournament conducted by BCCI, IPL and all that, you can say that not IPL, you can say that okay, you should be able to pass the test by conducted by BCCI. But when ICC conducting tournament like World Cup or T20 World Cup, any international tournament, whenever the international tournament is there you should have passed the test from conducted by ICC. We have read in the newspaper also that ICC elite panel. These are the particular official of umpires in this game from that particular state and all that. They have passed the ICC test. Like Jawaharlal Srinath, he is part of the ICC test conducted by ICC. BCCI for international level, ICC for international level. So we can say we can say that if you have passed the test from national level of from the national association, you are qualified for becoming the umpire in the national tournaments. For any international tournament, you are able to qualify, become the umpire in international tournaments. After that comes sports medicine. Generally, games are more injury prone. So they are after graduation, after doing your MPED, they are different types of degrees given in sports medicine. If you are doing this degree in sports medicine, you will be able to diagnose the proper. You will be able to give the proper treatment to that particular instance only. Understood? For suppose to you are having more knowledge about more than any other like coaches and all that. These particular those who have done diploma degree courses in sports medicine, they are having more knowledge compared to coaches. Those who have done diploma courses coaching or teachers. So they stream in this also. After that, most important comes commentators. Any game without commentary is like what to say, incomplete. One should be able to one should be able to give commentary properly for every second what is happening in that particular game. So you can become a good commentator on that particular game. Generally, if you are seeing that okay, they are becoming commentators like cricket people, they are having a knowledge of that particular game. After that, they are becoming commentators. So you should have knowledge of that particular game. After that, you are having a vast scope in that commentary field or in this as a commentator in that particular game. So here lies that. So these were the different careers what we have learned today. That was different careers in physical education. First one was in teaching profession. In teaching profession means teaching profession means you can become teacher from class 6 to 8 or 9, 10 or 6 to 12. Directly we can say 6 to 12. But they are different eligibility criteria. You should be You should be able to. You should have diploma in physical education. You should have education, bachelor in physical education. After that, according to degree, you will get the job in schools. After that comes in for universities and colleges. You should be able to pass your NET exam that is conducted by UGC or NTA. After that, or you are eligible for becoming associate professor, assistant professor in universities or colleges. So remaining we will deal afterwards. Okay, then if you have any doubt, there will be a doubt class. I think so. That you will be most welcome. Thank you, dear students.